Hello everyone, my name is Kate or Katarzyna and I'm based in Poland, in Poznań. And I would really like to invite you to watch my new video, which is winter plans, my knitting winter plans, which I think we will also discuss a little introduction into springtime. I know it's quite late to actually talk about winter plans when some of the designers are already trying out some spring designs, and I'm still stuck in this planning slash knitting up winter things. And I know I think that to get things done for certain season of the year, we should start working on them much earlier, especially if you're a slow knitter. Well, the speed doesn't really matter in this hobby, in my opinion, but if you take months to knit something on 3mm needles, I think we should start earlier. But I know that there are a lot of interesting patterns to try out all throughout the year, so I think we can still look at some of my winter plans. I recorded this video once earlier before, but first the quality was much worse than this one. I wanted to re-record that and also verify the things that, but also I'm sorry, I am just regulating the lightness, the brightness of this video. Okay, maybe this will work. Anyway, I hope that we can still look at my plans. They change throughout the past 2 weeks, and that's simply because I got accepted into test knits, and they kind of redefined what I'm actually going to knit, because, well, the test knit actually, it can be put off, and your personal plans from the patterns that you buy, you can just push them further into the future. I think we will discuss the general thing that I want to knit, and then show you or try to show you the projects that I actually picked. So first of all, let's discuss the test knits that I got accepted to and that I am already working on or soon casting on. So first of all, it's my Great Lakes pullover for Ozetta, which is this huge high neck oversized sweater, and it's going to be wonderful. I already have sleeves done and I finished the body, but I just need to do the ribbing part, which is going to take me a little bit of time because it's one by one rib, but I have to finish this next week, preferably till Tuesday. So yeah, that's it. I'm using Istex Lettlopi in 0867 color and Knitting for Olive soft silk in color dark mousse, which gives me a little bit of a melange effect, brown melange effect, because the Lettlopi is warm toned and the Knitting for Olive soft silk Mohair is cold toned, so it's this kind of effect, but in the end it looks really nice. And this is my brown version, but many testers for this project went for different shades of brown. So if you are looking for something more unicolor or something in different yarn, you can definitely check the patterns hashtag, for example, to look at different at all the testers version to find your favorite brown sweater. But here is my application to actually persuade you to try the Istex Lettlopi. It's more of the rustic yarn, but I think that with silk mohair, soft silk mohair, it turns really soft already, and I know that after bath and with use, this yarn is going to be really nice, soft, and you know, just relaxed enough not to itch anymore. And I'm not really sensitive to wool, so I'm really excited about this sweater, and I hope to finish it really soon. I should actually work on it while we talk, maybe. So I will get a few stitches done as we talk here. On my other test knit that is currently in testing already, because I got my yarn and I've received the I have received the yarn that I bought by my own money, because the yarn for Great Lakes by Ozetta was kindly gifted from the designer, and this test knit I paid for the yarn, and I went for this dark navy one, the Petite knit color from Sandness garn, Peer Gynt. I already wound up one ball to cast on this project as soon as I cast off the Great Lakes. And the project that I'm going to make with this yarn is Louna mini skirt by Knitters and Friends. I am knitting the smallest size, I believe. I bought 6 balls of Peer Gynt in this color, and it's in stockinette stitch. It's pattern in stockinette stitch, and I think the pockets are optional, because if they are not optional, then I will obviously do it for the test knit. But I think I will go for the pocketless version if that's possible. And I'm really excited about this color, simply because I was for a moment I was considering knitting a red version and also a brown version, and I even thought about making this skirt in Istex Lettlopi, the brown one, in the same yarn that I'm making my Great Lakes, just to have this like set in the same yarn. But I also love Peer Gynt, and I talked to the designer behind this project, and I decided to go for Peer Gynt for the suggested yarn. So that's it. But if the pattern is really nice and great, I think I will go for a second mini skirt and do it in Lettlopi and soft silk mohair as well, just to have this set for next winter. So yeah, that would be really exciting. And my third test knit is for Ellie from Needles and Heels, if I'm not mistaken here. And I'm going to test knit her Bastille sweatshirt in this dark gray baby merino from Drops. This wasn't a sponsored tested as well. It's Ellie's first design, and she test knitted my bandana, and we started talking, and she asked if I wanted to test knit her Bastille sweatshirt. and it's a simple, basic sweatshirt, long sleeve, and I decided that it will be perfect. It will be a perfect piece for my wardrobe, so I said yes, and I bought Drops Baby Merino, which is also the suggested yarn. But any yarn that is 180 in 50 grams should work with this design. As always, it's important to hit the gauge. So yeah, so this is somehow my current test knitting plans and confirmed project that I will knit. This is something that I already started knitting when I ran out of yarn for my Great Lakes when I visited my sister, but I think I will have to frog it and knit it smaller. But okay, I've decided to use Drops Air in this crimson red 44 color to knit a Sophie hood by Petite, and I already started, but the problem is I decided to knit the large version, and I started knitting it, and it's really long with this estimated row number between increases, so it's really long, and when I stand up I still have to knit like around this much before I start making the hood, and it already reaches the floor when I'm standing up and holding it up to my shoulder. Yeah, the colors, can you see my favorite color of the season? And I think I will frog it, and I will make the medium size, but I will control the length of the scarf part to make it maybe a little bit longer, but I just don't want it to be too long later when I wear it. And I know that the scarf part needs to be maybe I will brighten up this a little bit. I know the scarf part needs to be wrapped around my neck a couple of times, but I think it would be too chunky if I keep knitting on it, and then there would be the second part of the scarf, and I think I will be fine with the medium size, not the large one. And I was surprised, why is no one knitting the large size? It has to be so cozy and so nice. And now I understand why, because if you have, like me, 184 centimeters, then the large size might be too big. So that's it. I think I will frog it today and cast this on once I am further into knitting my test knits. And what else I was thinking about? Well, I really wanted to make this skirt and sweater set, and for a longer while I thought I will be casting on a different mini skirt, and I'm talking about the famous skirt number 1 by MyFavoriteThingsKnitwear. And I have the Aran Tweed yarn because I'm going to frog the sweater that I needed for my dad last year. The thing I knitted for him, Ullenknitwear's sand sweater. I was actually test knitting this the men version, before Maria decided that this project is unisex and the size ranges are good in the current projects, are good for all people. and then I showed my dad this sweater when it was still a work in progress, and it was large on him. And it turns out that he doesn't really like positive is, and 50 centimeters of positive is was way too much for him, and he looked like a monk in the sweater. So I think I didn't even cast it off, and he didn't really wear it. But I'm going to frog this sweater. I still have 2 more balls that I received for this test knit. So I will frog the sweater, and I will make a sand sweater for myself in smaller size, because as you can tell, I love oversize. And I'm going to knit skirt number 1. The question is if I manage to make it before spring or in springtime, or if it will be moved further into this year. And for example, I can knit on the skirt throughout summertime. I want to believe I can hold this yarn in hands over summer, but we'll see. And I will make sand sweater by Ullenknitwear for myself this year as well. So this will be this nice set to wear. So that's really exciting to think about. And let me see what else I planned for this year, because I'm running out of ideas now that some plans has changed. Right, I'm working as well on my Lakes Tea by Ozetta in this burgundy color from Lanagato VIP. And this is actually more springtime springtime project because it's on 3.5 millimeter needles, so it will for sure take me a while. This, as the same way, it will be a lot for me to knit on the Bastille sweatshirt, because I think it was on 3.5 as well. So those projects are going to take me a while. And also later on I'm going to cast on RT by Ozetta as well, and I can already confirm that this year will be full of Ozetta's designs, simply because I also want to add another Lakes pullover into my collection. And I'm thinking about it won't be this winter or this spring, but this year I want to reach for a black yarn for Lakes pullover v-neck as well. And with that project I will have 3 lakes, and maybe if everything goes correctly, I will also go for the original project, the first lake pullover with the round neck in magenta or moss green. But I think this is in this dream. If I have enough money, enough time and strength to knit, I would reach out for this 4th design. But if not, it will be okay. I will be really happy just adding so far 3 lakes designs into my collection. So about that, great lakes RT skirt and sand sweater Sophie hood. So the Louna mini skirt will be casted on in February, and Bastille sweatshirt will be casted on as well, but I need more cables to knit on, so it needs to have more projects cast off. So I have to do some cleanup or put some projects on hold just to have enough equipment to actually knit to actually knit on all those projects. So yeah, that's these are my plans for the beginning of the year. It's finally February, so I should also gather all my January plan projects and talk to you more about them. So maybe that should be done soon as well. And I know I promised a knitting vlog in my last video, but I started working on it, and I had to change the software where I edit my movies, and I cannot get used to it. So I'm sorry it's taking so long, but I hope we will have better quality of these videos this year. I also tried to buy a microphone to improve the audio, but unfortunately I bought the wrong USB to my phone. So let's be more patient, and I promise to improve my equipment this year as well. If you want to help out or just give me a tip, you can use my Coffee link to support me. Liking my content and returning to see me again works well as well. So don't forget to subscribe and like this video. I hope to record more project vlogs, and next week I should also release my second design for therefore mittens, which are classic mittens and tabby mittens in one pattern. So it's a pattern with multiple modifications, so look out for that. You can just follow me or any social media to hear the news, and you can buy the pattern next week. So yeah, I maybe should also record a project vlog while making them. So yeah, okay, we'll see. There are a lot of ideas and so little time. I also start my work as a barista again next week, so I will have less time in the morning to knit, but I will end work early enough to just come home and knit away all the all the stress from being among people all day. So yeah, okay. I'm going to stop right now before the memory cuts me off again. So have a wonderful February. I hope it will be a gentle to everyone month, and I will see you around soon. Thank you.